Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Great to see a full house today. My name is Ann Huang. I'm the Executive Director of World Arts West. We're a 45-year-old organization based in San Francisco, serving one of the largest multicultural dance networks in the country. Over 450 dance companies, 100 cultures. We are so thankful. Thank you so much, Asian Art Museum, for inviting us to co-present the event today. I am so thrilled to see two beloved cultural dance groups from our community, Chaksam-pa and Aerodance. Lastly, I want to say that World Arts West has an exciting season of performances coming up. Please go to our website, worldartswest.org, and sign up on our mailing list, including a one-day full festival at the Presidio National Park. Lastly, I'll stick around after the event if you want to talk to me about World Arts West. All right, Indra?
This is a very special day. My name is Indra Mangal, and I work here in the Education Department at the Asian Art Museum. So it is my real pleasure, a super pleasure, to introduce our first group, Chaksam-pa. Chaksam-pa is a nonprofit organization. They were founded in 1989 by former artists from the Tibetan Institute of Performing Arts in Dharamsala, India. Chaksam-pa artists are among the most experienced in performing traditional Tibetan opera, which I've seen. It's like a 2 or 3 day extravaganza, like 8 hours a day, and it's quite extraordinary. They do music and dance as well. Their mission is to share the unique art of Tibetan traditional forms and to preserve Tibet's endangered artistic tradition. Chaksam-pa in Tibetan means the iron bridge. As performing artists, they are the artistic bridge between Tibetan performing arts and the global community. So today, they're going to perform rarely seen Tibetan ceremonial pieces, including the skeleton dance, a purification dance, and the Chöd ritual.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Tsering Wangmo, one of the co-founder of Tibetan dance and opera company Chaksam-pa. We have been around since 1989. Myself and 2 other artists, we came to America, the land of opportunity. I was born in a refugee settlement in South India. And I always dream about coming to America and share our culture. So since '89, we have performed in Asian Art Museum many times, Lunar New Year's and other occasions during special exhibitions. Today, we have a 30 minutes program. In the beginning, we will do our offering and a phrase for Tibet's holy mountains, landscapes, and opera song, praying for His Holiness Dalai Lama's long life and blessings. We'll open with that. And second one, we will do a black hat dance. And I'll explain it later after the first piece. Yeah, thank you. is a small introduction of Tibetan opera. Normally, Tibetan opera takes a whole day to finish one story. So the people will bring lunch picnic and drinks, and they also socialize with their families and friends, and they just stay there all day. And then later, when they get a little bit drunk with the chung, they also come and participate the circle dance and stuff like this. So that's our spirit of Tibetan peoples, and this is a sample. And the second one is, according to the museum's exhibition, Indra, and we talked about this particular cham dance, monastic dance. It's called Shanak, black hat dance. Let me read it. This dance, Shanak, the dance of sorcerers. The notorious Tibetan king Langtharma was possessed by demons. Buddhism suffered heavily under his rule. Temples, monasteries were destroyed, and monks and nuns were executed. While meditating at a mountain retreat, Buddhist monk Lalong Pegitochi had a vision to liberate the king from his evil karma. And so he donned a cham ritual dance costume with huge sleeve to hide his bow and arrow. He performed Shanak dance at Samye Monastery in Lhasa, which was attended by the king. Midway through the dance, Lalumpe Kitochi shot king with the arrow. The king died, and with him ended the evil reign. Shanak, enjoy. The next one is also, we will stick with the spiritual. Chöd. Chöd meaning cutting through ego. Chöd is a very ancient practice and one of the earliest Vajrayana sadhanas. It is a practice of self-sacrifice. And in Chöd, we make offering what is most valuable to us, our bodies. The method brings spiritual realization and elements, the root cause of sufferings. The blessing generated by this offering creates immense positive energy that brings benefit and healings to all beings. Today, Yangdrenla will make a short intro of the Chöd by Magic Lapton, meaning singular mother torch. Magic Lapton was a female Tibetan Buddhist believed to be a reincarnation of Khandro Yeshe Tsogyal, who is believed to be one of the deity consort of Guru Rinpoche. Magic Lapton, the founder, taught there is no view we can't cut through, no perceptive we cannot let go of it. Offering of Chöd by Yogini Yangdrela. Enjoy.
the next performance we have from Tibet is we are going to travel to the central Tibet, the capital city of Tibet, Lhasa. And this song that Sitting Lion I'm going to perform here is a Tibetan classical genre of Tibetan music. So it has some very interesting background on these songs because these songs have been greatly influenced by the traders coming from Kashmir through the Silk Road. So they brought their own music, which the Tibetans in the central Tibet found it very unique, different. So they incorporated and came up with their own classical genre, which we call Nagma and Tushe. So Nagma is a very Muslim word that Tibet has kind of borrowed and kept it as the musical genre as Nagma. So with this, generally we have an orchestra who would sit to play for the singers, and we will include a dulcimer, a Tibetan lute, it's a 6-string flute, and flutes and fiddle. And this kind of songs is generally in Tibet become very much of a song that's played within the aristocrat family on the early times. So there were like a rich family would sponsor this kind of a performance that would be only kind of become more of a like in kind of a performances, but then slowly gain more and more interest from the general population, and then people really enjoyed this kind of music. So Sitting Lion, I will be singing this song with music playing from the recording, and the song, most of the songs they sing, the lyrics reflect upon the time when these songs are made, and it sometimes reflects on the social life that's going on. Sometimes it would be about the political issues that's going on. Sometimes it could be the writer's love for somebody that they will express through this song. And this particular song is called Cholantashi. So it is from a pilgrimage point of view. In Tibet, when people go for a lot of pilgrims, so on their way to pilgrim, they are totally devoted to their spiritual practices, and then when they go up the high mountains, they pay homage to the spirit of the mountain, and then they connect with the environment, and then they pray. And then this song particularly says that when I reached on the top of that mountain pass, I made an incense offering. And this kind of invokes people a very spiritual awakening in them. And this song is what we're going to present to all of you. And hopefully you guys can imagine going on top of a mountain and doing your own offerings. from central Tibet, we're going to take you to the more general area of Tibet, where a circle dance is a very popular culture custom in Tibet. So in Tibet, in old Tibet, there has never been a theater or a stage where people will come and watch a performance. It's more about community coming together and performing and dancing. And the younger generations would kind of tag along with the older people. They would do it in circles, and then from one generation to the next generation, they kind of learn with their older generation and they perform, and then it kind of carries like that throughout the centuries. So circle dance is a very important part of our culture, and we're going to be performing a circle dance today here, and we would like the audience to participate with us to just get a feel of what Tibetan circle dance is like. Just be aware, it's a very simple steps we're going to do. It has two segments. One is a very slow segment, which would be pretty easy to catch on, but then it comes to a more quicker footstepping where I would ask the audience to improvise and kind of get along and see if you can catch up. But that's how Tibetan circle dance are mostly performed. And please join us to just get a feel of what the Tibetan circle dance is like.
today we tied to the Beyond Bollywood exhibit that you're all going to go look at right after this presentation. And you'll see representations of the gods, and you're going to hear from one of our students who will introduce each dance.
Namaste. Today, Aerodance presents devotional dance routines on gods and goddesses of India in semi-classical dance styles. Aerodance is thankful to the Asian Art Museum of San Francisco for this opportunity. We present our first routine with salutation to Lord Ganesha, who's the Lord of Obstacles. The dance uses footwork of semi-classical dance styles fused with the flair of Indian folk. Aerodancers are Varsha Satish as a self-choreographed solo lead, followed by Anish Patnis, Ansh Gala, Ashir Saxena, Hiresh Pusarella, Arun Sarkar, and Vihas Vipulapati. Presenting Routine 1, Lord Ganesha.
गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि। ईश्वर तू एक दंत तू मयूरेश्वरा मोरया वक्रतुंड तू गजमुखा तू सिद्धि विनायका
Kahe Che, a routine based on Lord Krishna, where the Gopikas are mesmerized by his charm in spite of his naughtiness. The semi-classical routine is influenced by the Indian classical dance style Kathak. An AIR graduate, Miss Diya Chetwani, is also a Kathak exponent and has contributed to this choreography. AIR dancers are Miss Diya Chetwani, Shreya Chetwani, Tanya Mehta, Trishala Sahu, and Brinda Moka. Following their performance, we present the Jayadev routine. Continuing in Lord Krishna's praise, Saint Jayadeva wrote the Gita Govinda that comprises of Sanskrit songs and poems describing Lord Krishna's courtship of Radha. Today we present a small snippet of the Jayadev Ashtapati. AIR dancers are Akshita Katuriya, Anushka Parekh, Anushri Bhatia, Hansini Moka, Neha Pudichanda, Sahasra Pamaretti, Siri S., Smiti Balaji, Shriya Manga, and Yojna Bala. Presenting Routine 2, Lord Krishna.
ढाई शाम रोक लई ढाई शाम रोक लई सर से मोरी चुनरी गई सरक 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 छेड़ छेड़ मोहे दरवाला गाए काहे छेड़ छेड़ मोहे नंद को भरी मटकी लई जात रही डगर बीच आहट सुन जियरा गयो धड़क 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 काहे छेड़ 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 मोहे पकड़त चूड़िया सब करके कासे कहूँ मैं अपनी जिया की सुनत नाही माई काहे छेड़ छेड़ मोहे
विरसमीरे यमुनातीरे वसति वने वनमाली नाम समेतं कृतसङ्केतं वादयते मृदुवेणुं बहुमनुतेन मुतेतनुसङ्गत पवनचलितमपि रेणुं धीरसमीरे यमुनातीरे वसति वने वनमाली चन्दन चर्चित नीलकलेवर पीतवसन वनमाली केलिचलन्मणिकुण्डल मण्डित गण्डयुग स्मितशाली हरिविहमोघमभूमिकरे विलासिनि विलसति केलिपरे करतलताल तरलवलयावलि कलितकलसनवंशे रासरसे सहदेव्यपरा हरिनायुवती प्रशंसे हरिरिहमोघमधूनिकरे विलासिनि विलसति केलिपरे
The next routine will be Shiva's Gotra. Lord Shiva is the auspicious one, also known as Mahadeva. He's a supreme being in Shaivism, one of the major traditions within Hinduism. Today we present a dance describing attributes of Shiva with Vasuki, a serpent around his neck, the adorning crescent moon, the holy river Ganga flowing from his hair, the third eye on his forehead, the Trishula or trident as his weapon, and the Damaru, along with a small story of how Lord Ganesha, his son, was the winner of his heart in a competition with his brother because Lord Ganesha believed his parents to be his world. Aerodancers are Nihitashri Anapalli as a self-choreographed solo lead, along with Abhitashri Kokala, Aditi Katuria, Avni Mishra, Dia Vinod, Jennifer Lee, Prata Saxena, Shreya Chetwani, and Tanya Mehta. Presenting Routine 3, Lord Shiva.
जलप्रवाह पावितस्थले कलेवलम्ब्य लम्बितां भुजङ्गतुङ्गमालिकान्तमड्डमड्डमड्डमन्निनादवड्डमर्वयं चकार चण्डताण्डवं तनोतु नः शिव शिवम् जटाकटाह सम्भ्रम भ्रम निलिम्ब निर्झरी विलोल वीचि वल्लरी विराजमान मूर्धनि ढगज्ज्वलल्ललाट पट्ट पावके किशोर चन्द्रशेखरे रति प्रतिक्षणम् मम कटाक्ष धोरणी निरुद्ध दुर्धरापदे क्वचित् दिगम्बरे मनो विनोदमेतु वस्तुनि जटाभुजंग पिंगल स्फुरत् स्वरामणि प्रभात दंब कुंकुमद्रव प्रलिप्त दिग्वधूमुखे मदान्ध सिन्धुर स्फुरत्वगुत्तरीय मेदुरे मनो विनोदमद्भुतं बिभर्तु भूत भर्तरि
शंभो शिव शंभो स्वयंभो भो शंभो शिव शंभो स्वयंभो भो शंभो शिव शंभो स्वयंभो
गंगाधर शंकर करुणाकरा मामव भवसागर तारका
शंभो शिव शंभो स्वयंभो भो शंभो शिव शंभो स्वयंभो गुण पर ब्रह्म स्वरूपा गम गम भूता प्रपंच रहिता
निज गुहनिहित नितांत अनंता आनंद अतिशय अक्षय लिंगा निज गुहनिहित नितांत अनंता आनंद अतिशय अक्षय लिंगा
शंभो शिव शंभो स्वयंभो भो शंभो शिव शंभो स्वयंभो धीमित धिमि धिमि किट किट तो
तोम तोम तरिकिट तरिकिट किट तोम
धीमित धिमि धिमि किट किट तोम तोम तरिकिट तरिकिट किट तो वसंत मुनि वर वंदित ईशा सर्वनि गंबर वेशित वेश नित्य निरंजन नित्य नटेश ईशा सर्वेशा सर्वेशा
शंभो शिव शंभो स्वयंभो भो शंभो शिव शंभो स्वयंभो
भो शंभो शिव शंभो स्वयंभो भो शंभो शिव शंभो स्वयंभो शंभो शिव शंभो स्वयंभो शंभो शिव शंभो स्वयंभो शंभो शिव शंभो स्वयंभो
The next routines are Pranava Laya followed by a Mangalam. Pranava Laya is in the praise of goddess Durga. In Hinduism, the goddess Durga, also known as Shakti or Devi, is the protective mother of the universe. She is one of the most popular deities and a protector of all that is good in the world. Sitting beside a lion or tiger, the multi-limbed goddess Durga battles all the forces of evil in the world. Following that will be a Mangalam, which is a performance by all of our students. It is a thankful prayer and conclusion to the dance event. Aerodancers are Diya Chetwani, Janvi Manda, Nishita Busi, Nihitashi Anapali, and Varsha Satish. Presenting routine 4 and 5, Goddess Durga and Mangalam.
परिपालय परमेशी कमलालय श्रीदेवी कुरिपिंचवे करुणांबुरासी धीं तारा जतुलतो प्राणमे नाट्यं चेसे गतुलतो नामशतं मूल नतुलतो नापैननी चुक्वापेला शरणन्तिने जननी नादविनोदिनी भुवनपालिनी वे अनाथरक्षणनी विधिकादटे मुरविनि चेरवटे
Namaste. Thank you so much, all. This is Aerodance. My students,
We have been working hard to promote Indian culture in the Bay Area past 23 plus years. So a big hand and applause again for them because they worked really hard. The parents worked so hard.